Let's consider the four words this, these, that, and those when you're talking about boys or male things like libro or taco or something. Number one, this boy. Este chico. Este chico. Number two, these boys. Estos chicos. Estos chicos. Number three, that boy. Ese chico. Ese chico. And number four, those boys. Esos chicos. Esos chicos. Now I want you to notice something. Up until now we've been talking about things teeter-tottering. We've talked about like if the word casas ends in as, the word the has to end in as. Or if the word amigos ends in os, the adjective tall, altos, has to end in os. And for the most part this makes sense here. Chicos ends in os, so these boys is estos chicos. It's balanced. Chicos ends in an os, so it's esos chicos, os. But this one is tricky. It's not esto chico. In a perfect world, it would be esto chico, but it's este chico. And the same thing down here. Chico ends in an o, so you expect that boy to be eso chico. Now, Mr. Holt, why is the male singular irregular? Well, think back to the word the. There were four words for the. El, la, los, and las. And you say las chicas, ASAS. La chica, AA. Los chicos, OSOS, but it was El Chico. So with the male singular was tricky. And with this, the male singular form is tricky. It's not esto, it's este. Just say no to esto. Everybody, just say no to esto. And down here, it's not eso chico, it's ese. So I know that's hard, sorry. All right, now here's a chant I want you to remember. This and these have T's, hey, that, and those don't. This and these have T's, hey, that, and those don't. Notice, this boy has a T. That boy doesn't. These boys has a T. Those boys don't. So think about it. I'll say it and then we'll all say it together. This and these have T's, hey, that, and those don't. This and these have T's, hey, that, and those don't. So this has a T and that has a T. And finally, if you touch it, it has a T. If you touch it, it has a T. Notice if I'm a police officer and I grab a young man, I say, this boy was shoplifting, and I'm touching him. I say, this boy, there's a T, because I'm touching him. If he escapes and he gets out of my grasp and runs away, I say, somebody catch that boy. All right? Or if two boys are getting awards, and I say, these boys are getting awards for valor, okay? And I've got my arms on their shoulders, and I've got my hands on their shoulders, and these boys are great young men. If this and these have T's. But when they walk away, and I say, those boys were truly remarkable heroes. It doesn't have a T. So remember, if you touch it, it has a T. Or if you touch them, it has a T. All right. Hopefully that helps you understand the difference between this, these, that, and those for male and male things.